More than 6 years ago, violence rocked Kenya. After national elections, over 1,000 people were killed, 660,000 displaced and thousands injured in beatings, machete attacks and police shootings. Victims are still facing challenges in obtaining justice and reparation. A report by Amnesty International paints a picture of disillusionment, with many fearing they will die before they see justice for the crimes committed against them. Now, victims who spoke to Amnesty International have raised concern over the effectiveness of investigations that have been conducted by the police after the Director of Public Prosecutions, Kyriako Tobiko, stated that over 4,000 post-poll kills investigation files reviewed by a multi-agency task force lacked sufficient evidence to proceed to prosecution.
International Crimes Division, is it a real option?
Jafeth Begon, Amnesty International researcher East Africa, says that in order to end impunity for the post-election violence, the government must fulfill its obligations to investigate and prosecute the crimes that the ICC does not address and establish a comprehensive and effective reparation program to address the harm suffered by the victims.
As you know, the ICC has a particular department that deals with victims' participation, but this department has not been able to reach out to all the victims of these crimes. The common legal representative for the case number 2 against Uhuru Kenyatta has estimated that there are around 20,000 victims that fall under that particular case. This file has only been able to meet 760 of them.
Some victims have not been able to go back to their homes, despite government statements that all internally displaced people have been resettled through a number of compensation and resettlement schemes. Begon says the Ministry of Devolution and Planning should organize a full and independent audit of the status of IDPs and the effectiveness of government programs to assist them, including integrated IDPs.
There is the most recent question of the most recent program that has been established by government, in which 400,000 Kenya shillings, 410,000 Kenya shillings were provided to IDPs who are residing in the Rift Valley region. This particular program has heightened the perception that assistance to IDPs is not only unequal, but it's also discriminatory.
The threshold of Article 61.
He also wants ICC registry to ensure that all who submitted application to participate as victims before the ICC are informed of the outcome of their application. The road towards achieving justice for the 2007 post-election violence victims has not been an easy one. And in several cases, Parliament and Senate have tried to ensure that Kenya withdraws from the Rome Statute. And at the same time, the African Union heads of state even went to the Hague-based court to have the court terminate the cases of President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. But at the end of the day, all that the victims want is justice. Brenda, Czeda for Ebro African News, Nairobi.